30% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Tune here, back again. This time we're going to go for a game review. We're going to go for pretty much my favourite shoot 'em up on the PC Engine. This is Winds of Thunder. I haven't started it up yet because I want to see the intro. This game was released by Red Entertainment, who did loads of really good games back in the day, like Lords of Thunder, this is Lords of Thunder, Gates of Thunder, PC Kids, and various other games. This released in 1993. Also got a conversion to the Sega CD in 1995, and also did come out in the UK as well. I've never ever seen the UK Mega CD version of it, but it is apparently did get a release. So let's crank this up. You can watch the pretty nice intro. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have a play of it, and you can have a look at the levels and stuff, and I'll just have a ramble about it as we go along.
地の果てより大神官長ソーンブルと6人の魔将軍に率いられたガルド帝国軍が忽然と現れ、ミストラルに対し侵略を開始したからである。彼らの力は強大であり、烈火のごとき勢いでミストラルの国々を次々と陥落させている。彼らの目的は創世の時代
This game features a sort of like heavy rock soundtrack, and the soundtrack of this game is fantastic. It's got one of the best game soundtracks around, next to probably YS 1 and 2, or East 1 and 2, no YS. Always used to call it YS, but apparently it is pronounced East. Or East. 彼は伝説の竜の鎧を身にまとい、単身ガルド帝国軍へ立ち向かっていった。果たしてランディはガルド帝国軍を倒し、暗黒神ザガードの復活を阻止することができるのだろうか。 The PC Engine CD was very good at doing these intros. Here are the Guardians, or the bosses. So yeah, this game is a fantasy-based shoot 'em up, sideways scrolling, and basically you can run along the floor, and you've got a sword you can use as well. So the American version is called Lords of Thunder, and I think that's a better name, to be honest too. So you can pick levels from the start. They all range in sort of difficulty, but we'll just go from here. You've got different armours. You've got the fire armour, which basically gives you a fire weapon. You've got the earth armour, which gives you this like, I think it's like a lightning weapon you get. You've got the water armour, which gives you like a wave type attack. And you've got the wind armour, that gives you wave attack, can't remember now. Sorry, earth armour gives you the bombs. The wind armour gives you the wave. That gives you the electricity, and the fire armour gives you fire. But we're going to be using the earth armour because the bombs may look a bit crap, but they're really powerful. At the beginning of each level you get a shop so you can buy items. What we want to do here is buy 3 bombs because they will come in useful. You've got to buy smart bombs in this game. Now you can run across the floor and attack enemies. when you get close to enemies as well, that you hit them with a sword like I just did there. Blue and red things you're seeing on screen are crystals. They're money for the shop. So the idea is to try and collect as many crystals as possible. The other ones are power-ups. So basically you get as many power-ups as you can, and your weapons will get more powerful. Once you start getting these double bombs, this Earthfather kicks ass. I say it's got a fancy setting. It's got some absolutely shit on music. In fact, I got the soundtrack to this game in my car. The American release features a remixed sound, which is amazing. I love the remixed music, and they redid it all. Fantastic, but I do quite like the gritty PC Engine music. It's got a bit more sort of guitar grit to it, but the American version of the music is amazing as well. It's the same music that's on the actual Mega CD version. Now this weapon is doing some serious damage. I'm going to say this is on the Mega CD. If you look at my site, I have got a replay of the Mega CD version, and I do explain a lot of the differences between the two ports. There are differences. The Mega CD version doesn't look as good for starters. It hasn't got as good colours as the PC Engine one, but it does have very good music, and plays pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same game. But there are differences in bosses, and there's differences in the weapons. Some of the weapons on the Mega CD version are actually more powerful, and some of the bosses take more hits than they do on this version. But for some reason, the game is still, even though they take more hits, the game is probably easier. But one of my first videos I did as well was a full replay of this all the way through. Obviously I've looked out into the videos a little bit better since then. But check it out, it's a quite nice replay. Say, this is the best weapon. I do one or two of the other levels, I do change weapon, so they're quite useful on some of the later levels. But say this game's got some nice parallax scrolling, it's got some amazing music, it plays really well. I like the fantasy element of it as well, being able to use the sword. And back in the day when this came out, this was considered the best shoot 'em up on any machine. It was for quite a few years as well. Like each of the bosses, they've got a place where you can hit them, there's the only place where they take damage. This one is in that little blue spot. What you find is these bombs I'm using, if they hit that spot like that, they'll take a fair amount of energy off it. They've got smart bombs, like I'll use a smart bomb though. It sometimes become very useful. At the end of the stage you get bonus items. So we'll just follow the stages through. Here's farmer again. It's not how much money I've got. So the idea here is to fill your bombs up. You want a life max and you want a power max. So I'm not going to waste money by doing an extra because I'll pick up powers. The elixir, which is like the blue bottle, you need very useful to get that. Because it means basically you lose all your energy, it'll give you another full energy bar. They cost 2,000, so it's not cheap. I would like to get a hold of the Mega CD version of this on UK, because that's something I've never seen it. But apparently assured it does actually exist. What I'll do, I'll pause it, I'll turn the music up a little bit, because it does have a fantastic soundtrack. So the PC Engine is well known for having a hell of a lot of shmups. I've got to admit, the PC Engine has got a high level of amazing shoot 'em ups. So it's probably one of the reasons why I think the PC Engine is my favourite console. Like I say, it's got some diverse things in the levels. So, like I said, I'm underwater but here fighting this creature. Hit then. So I'll go try die and then we'll call it a day on the review. So the PC Engine one is really nice and colourful. So compared to the other weapons, this bomb doesn't look very impressive at all, but the bombs are really powerful. This is one guard and I really hate you. You can only hit it in the head when it comes up and goes down. This one could be a pain in the ass. Best to get your bombs over the head. Get a few hits off here with the bombs. Get it on the way down. That's it. This firing homes in on you, which is a pain in the butt. What you're finding is the bosses can kill you pretty damn fast. If you mess up, you can get destroyed by these bosses really quick. Even at full power. Right, so let's have a look at it. Here, farmer. So what I want to do is buy the elixir, because I'm going to need that. These ones are shields. That one hits, I think that one gives you 3 hits, that one gives you 5. Very useful for 1 or 2 of the levels, but not suggested to buy them all the time, because you need your money. So if you own a PC Engine, you definitely owe it to a CD, you definitely owe it to yourself to try and pick up a skin. And I would try and pick it up now before it gets too expensive. It's been going up in price for years, and you're talking that you can pay anything between 40 and 70 quid for it now. And I gotta be honest, I think if you can get it for 40 quid, it's well worth the money. But like I said, the price is going up, unfortunately, so if you are going to get it, I would get yourself a copy of it now while you can. So your PC Engine's got other games as well, like Soldier Blade is considered one of the best shoot-ups on the machine, and I've got that as well. That is a brilliant game as well. I do like the Star Soldier series a lot, but I do prefer this game. I'll have to do a review of Soldier Blade. You know me guys, I love my shmups. turn out to be a slightly long review. Always make this mistake of working forward on this bit first straight away. I'm gonna stay by here, then go forward. See, I lost quite a bit then. We'll watch that bit and this bit because you get all these things come down from the ceiling to kill it. So immerse into this creature. Get him with the bombs if you can. Be surprised how powerful those bombs are. Might end up doing a run through this now. So what I want is power, life maps. I'll do the power. Keep your money. Comes in useful later on in the game. So you can hit those creatures with your sword, which does a fair amount of damage, but these bombs will do more of that. The music on this game is exceptional. So it's unusual for a shoot 'em up to be based in a sort of fantasy setting, I guess. And Red did a fantastic job of it. They always made very good quality games. And like I said, Red are around these days now, but I'm not sure. They do make a game series. I don't think it's anything too special, right? But they are still, they're still making games. They're still about. Yeah, the more money in this game, the better. Comes in handy later on. Then. Like I said, you can get destroyed in this game pretty damn quick if you're not careful what you're doing. All your energy will be gone before you know it. Sometimes of it. Got these ball and chain things stuck coming down from the screen a bit further on from here. I say it's weird, the Mega CD version. It's like a slight remix to the game. It's weird how some of the weapons are a little bit better, because some of the weapons on this are not that great. But bosses take more hits, but the game's easier. It's definitely easier to finish. Like this one, he's got like 2 tentacle things that come out to the bottom by here. Bomb these things. Use your best bit. Get rid of these things straight away. And then use your bombs on them. And if you're struggling, use a bomb. And which I'm going to do. Let's have a go. Stick with you if I change weapon on the next level. Right, so I want my bomb back, I want life max, and I want the power. Oh. I did actually make a CD of this with, I took the remix music from the, as you know, the PC Engine will play bootleg CDs. I took the music from the Mega Drive one, the Mega CD version, sorry, with the remix music, which is stunning, the remix music as well. I took that and I changed all the music tracks on the PC Engine one, and I've got a disc with the Mega Drive music. It took me a little while to figure out exactly what track was which, and I had to rename them and all that sort of thing. But I've done that, and I've got one with the Mega CD music, so every now and then, if I fancy a slightly different soundtrack, I play that version. And someone with Gates of Thunder as well. Someone's put Thunder Force music on it, and it's called Gates of Thunder Force. And you can find that on the net if you look around. You can find it on the net. This is a tricky bit. You got wind, you can't see it. You get wind that blows you on these bits, which you can lose your power very quickly, is what just happened to me basically. Got a bit stuck in. As you can see with this game, guys, it's you know, all action all the time. There's no sort of bits where you can't really sort of fire. Best bet with these is to stay back and let your bombs do the work. It's quite handy here actually, because I'll get a lot of my power back. And I'll get my energy back. Game in. This bit can sometimes be a little bit tricky. So. Here we go. This one, you've got to hit it in the head. So it's a dog type creature with a horn. So basically, you've got to hit it in the head. I'm going to use a bomb on it, because it can be a pain in the arse sometimes. This is the level I need to change my firing. I'm going to use, I've got 2 options here, wind armour or water armour. I'm going to be using the wind armour. This is the one level that sometimes can screw you over pretty damn fast. So I'm going to do the, I'm going to use the shield. It's the beginning of this level, it is. It's a bit fast paced, it chucks a lot of stuff at you. You've got these, I got it already. You've got these knights that sort of got ball and chains, and the aim of doing is other big knights then that got like a homing fire, and you best like try and take these guys out as fast as possible. Like them ones, they do the homing, see how red firing? The homes in on you. So the quicker you can take those knights out, the better. Nah, that was sneaky. You've got to watch by here as well, because you've got these things and these knights jumping out there. See, this is what I mean. You can really get screwed over pretty fast. I'm going to use a bomb. My engine's getting pretty low. The more of these knights drop in here, which could be a pain. Building my power back up slowly. Need to get them knights as fast as possible. Nice. Stop him firing his firing out there. Oh, could be. I'm just going to use a bomb for the element. Because I've got one blip of energy left. Say what you'll find out is each different armour as well will have a different smart bomb. The bomb has got the best, the grenade sort of armour, the earth one has got the best smart bomb. But then again it's got the you know, the smallest of the firing, you know. Use my sword to take them out. Here we go. This one could be a pain in the ass as well. But only hit it in the head. Ooh. Ah, I used my elixir. What a nightmare. Well, this video was turned into a replay. I may as well carry on now and see if I can actually finish it. This game is... It's not super hard, but then I have played it a lot. I do play this game quite often, and you do get quite good at it. Right, we'll skip that. Because I'm not sure how long my battery, how much storage I got left on my iPad. Right, what you want for this level is earth armour, but you have to be really careful. And I will buy that. At the beginning here, you've got these like pots on the floor. On here, if you bomb these pots too much, they explode into multiple bullets. Them things. Like that. And if there's too many of them on screen, you are in trouble. the Mega CD, they don't explode into bullets. So you can basically just shoot them. But on here, you can't. You'll be quite conservative with what you shoot in, so. That's it. That first bit can be tricky. Go in fast. See, that's the power of the earth armor. Awesome earth armor, really good. Silly. So this level chucks everything out of you. It's pretty good. It's pretty hard to do that without getting it. Hopefully the iPad will keep up and not run out of space. Otherwise I'll have to cut this review short. Getting low, guys. Over here. I don't know whether I can survive this bit without actually using my probably going to end up using my elixir by here, but anyway, sorry about that. I ran out of space on the iPad, so I've chucked in a cheat just to show you the last boss. I was basically right up by him, and I was probably going to end up finishing it anyway. So I've chucked the level select in. I've defeated all the bosses again, and here we go. Right, well this guy is, there's some pillars of fire on the floor. What you've got to do is, oh sorry, it's the wrong guy. You can only hit that middle bit of him. So he'll split open now in a second, and then you do basically just hit as much as that middle bit as possible. You can hit until he comes back together. At this point I need to run. He'll split. I'm going to use a bomb. Shit. Right, there's one more boss to go. So, this gives you a chance to tool yourself up right before the last boss. So I'll buy 2 of them, I'll get unlimited energy. I'll get the shield to feel of it. Right, there is a place you can stay on this boss, on his last form, where pretty much you can't get hit, so...
今しかありません。あなたに私の最後の力を授けます。あなたを信じる人々の
Strangely, this is
戦ってください。
the only cutscene is actually in game. All the rest is sort of obviously out of the game. So here we go. Right, this one can be a bit difficult. These pillar things on the floor by here fire beams of fire, and you've got to basically stay in the middle of these pillars, and then you've got to bomb these pillars out. It's got 3 different forms he has. So basically, I keep bombing in by here. Just basically dodge up and down as the best way by here. Eventually, the pillars should disappear. The engine's not looking the best right now. This guy is a bit odd. A bit of a like sort of high mirror type sort of. I'm going to use a bomb on him. Right, here we go. The last form. This is the last boss. There's a place on this where you can stay and you can't get hit. Basically, top of the screen, use your bombs to kill it. You basically stay up here, and then when the lasers come, you go forward. They come back and then forward. Takes a bit of timing to get rid. A bit of patience. Completely off timing then. Pretty much it. If you've got the earth armor, you can do that. Then you get the ending. Anyway, that's Winds of Thunder on the PC Engine CD. As you may have guessed, I do like this game. I would definitely recommend picking this up, and like I was saying, you know, it is going anywhere between 40 and 70 quid. And if you can pick it up for 40 quid, pick it up while you can, because this game is going up in price. Give it another year or two, I bet this will be up in the hundreds of pounds. It is a classic on the machine, and for a shooter up on the machine, it's 9 out of 10 all day long. It's a damn good game, and this is my favourite PC Engine shooter. Even though I do like the other things like Soldier Blade and R-Type and all the other class games, Magical Chase and all that other class. But I really do love this game, it's wicked. They just showed some credits now, and that's pretty much it. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review and what it ended up turning into a bit of a playthrough. And sorry about the run out of memory towards the end there and having to kick back in, but oh well, needs be, needs must. I think I need proper capture card or something I need going really, to be honest, but Something I need to buy one at the moment. I should get one really, but anyway guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.